when it came to the beta and a lot of tournaments that we had happen. And they have, technically, the ability to push in towards the A side, but they've actually taken their foot off the gas here because they have a raised in B.
It's a massive performance from David P. Let's give you a quick roster rundown. It is Community 4, need more for BM. BM maybe.
Need more for BM.
I mean, maybe they need more BM, I don't know. But they are on the attack. It's going to be Tigin, Foda, BZT, Crazy Deer, and Barcode. For the defensive side, I will get to that in a second because they did just explode in slightly on A side. They're actually going in towards long, and that's where there's one actually took behind that box where Barcode will find him in a second. Looker pops out, gets 1, 2, and 3. Finally goes down, but the damage has been done. It's now a one-on-one. It's going to be the bomb plant for Foda here if he has a good look around. But if he doesn't delay too long, now I wonder if he's going to switch up and go to B side. He's delaying too long. I don't know. Rodent on the Omen coming behind for the Prodigy team. It is going to be Rhyme, Looker, Jerome, Rodent, and David P in a 1v1. Jason.
Rodent wins this 100%. You want to know why, Demon?
Why is that?
He's got the coolest skin.
He's got the coolest skin. It's all about the skins. Foda's got a pretty cool skin, but let's see.
Not as good. Skins make you win.
Skins for the wins. B site is where he's going to plant it. Gives him the best option, certainly in a 1v1, I think. Now, the question is, will he peek? Yes, he does, and that gives Rodent the information, but also gives him the information. He knows exactly where to defend from the flash. He's going to tuck himself behind the box. That's no problem. Can tuck around. Knows exactly where he is.
Should have waited on the flash point when he was closer.
Cheeky teleport.
Yeah, and, I mean, I think the angle is actually going to be seen by the breach.
Or some
if he goes for the defuse. He's got dark cover to block us off, but Foda, nice little peek in. I mean, to be fair, that should have been their round hands down because they had the initial kill onto Sage. Yep. But that triple kill coming out of Lucker, like you can't expect a play like that to happen, so I understand.
Great start from the former NIP man. I don't really know, that team's kind of just gone apart, hasn't it?
Yeah, I remember talking.
It was like the first sign up. Oh, NIP have signed a team, and then
yeah,
kind of.
But it was Paladins.
It was Paladins.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but it was Paladins. No, I remember talking to their leader. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Yeah, before. It was a bunker, and then he couldn't really confirm whether or not people were actually on the team or not. I think there's still like the contract negotiations going on, or maybe they didn't want to tell me that they weren't going to be signing them. But look at this aggression. 4 players pushing out a B. Again, you kind of have to get aggressive on this defensive side because the attackers have 3 sites to push in against you. And Demasix, oh, Demasix here. Oh man, okay, I didn't even hear you say that name earlier on. I mean, he's an ex-CS player. Oh,
so I guess he's replacing Jerome, maybe?
Maybe.
I think
but
so.
He played as well in Twitch Rivals, and he's insane. I actually played with him in a match not too long ago. He's a sick player. I mean, that's a lot of CS players on the Prodigy side, and I'd be afraid for Need More DM.
Barcode has been taken down. They did lose the first round, of course, but pistols into Spectres is certainly doable in this second round. And with 3 already picked off, Need More DM. They're going to need a little bit of work here. It does look like they're going to go in towards B site, which has actually caught Prodigy napping because they are thinking the rotate is going towards A site. Now they're suspecting maybe B is a possibility. BZT works his way through. And they are going to rotate. They're going to rotate just about the perfect time. Rodent's going to come around this corner. They're going to surprise each other. The Spectres should come out on top here. Fader will get himself 1. Can he get the second? Comes around the corner. BZT is there with the Bulldog.
Oh, no.
Job done. And now they're trying to rotate. Oh, they run straight into David B. What? Oh, my word. That did not go the way they planned it.
Well, we had a triple kill with the Ghost and pistol round. We have a double kill with the Classic at the end there to clutch the round out. That was a round that Need More DM should win, and unfortunately they lose it. I think they're getting in their heads a little bit. They're kind of getting crazy. You know, they obviously have the ability to commit towards a site. They have the weaponry advantage. We saw the big push out towards middle. They unfortunately lost too many players from that. Well, now, again, like this is very attacker heavy. You got to be winning the majority of your rounds on this side, especially as a team like Prodigy with Demasix on the team, with David P on the team. Demon will go down. Lucker's going to have the op on the jet. We see this position used a lot by like Fish 1, 2, 3 in the past with Artis. He likes to hold like this angle with the op, and then he has a teammate there to protect him if there's a Sova on the enemy team to shoot that recon bolt. So I would expect Lucker to use this position time and time again, and Need More DM is going to have to respect it. They have a Cypher, so technically they should be able to see this. You put the chem up on the tree above you in spawn, and then you can see down that angle and prevent him from hitting these shots.
So just the 2-on-2, 2-on-3, sorry. You've got to assume Prodigy have this one covered, but look at already landing the shots. Eyed straight to where Cypher is about to come out. This is going to have to be some tricksy plays to try and move this one. It won't. It's going to find him. And more importantly, take him down. Misses the second. Could call him out. Doesn't matter. BZT was preoccupied taking Rhyme down. And Lucker pops out, finishes the job.
Yeah, you lose your Brim that early, that's going to happen. You need those Sky Smokes. They're going to have to use like their utility alone to deal with Lucker on the Jet. It's going to be very frustrating if he gets these clean angles being gifted to him time and time again. Let's see, they're actually going to rotate him away. I like this. So don't really kind of play the same style on the defense over and over again. Don't let them predict where your Jet's going to be. And look what he's actually doing. Let's go to his point of view really quickly, because he's looking to rush out in towards middle, I'm imagining. I'm not sure if he's going to dash out or if he's just going to hold the line, but I would imagine he's going to dash, and he has the cover from Raze. There you go. Again, push coming towards A. Going to be no Jet this time. And now the Omen, he's pushed towards C. This is kind of standard on Haven. You know, we see them push towards one site. You get the early information. It's so hard to hold defensively with 3 different sites. And the Raze is still going to get aggressive. This is going to be tough. He should, I mean, the one and done should be his position. Rhyme should not get more than this. They have the angle on him, and he will fall to Foda.
Going to be an easy site if they can push it, but at the moment with that massive information plate, the Brim coming out from the Omen.
They lost them. They need those Sky Smokes. They have nothing else to get in except maybe the wall out of Sage.
Look at, oh, that wall was just about on point. That stopped the Looker up coming in. Going to try and hop up, doesn't work out. Foda reads that like a book, catches him. And they have actually backed away. The Omen's going to come straight up behind them, and he gets spotted out. Roden goes down. BZT doing the job. And now they should be able to push into C or cover what they can. With that B down, I'm surprised that they're not covering the spike at all. They've just completely sort of passively backed away from this one. And David P, with the information, of course, they have got the window covered, which is why they've backed away so much. But just any little smoke or anything that could go down there. David P doesn't have his wall, unfortunately, because he's already used it. Will get picked off by Foda. And I think that's going to be job done. Cypher will just back away for the save.
Yeah, pretty nice hold once they got the spike down. I mean, retreat away towards middle. There's no need to, sit in the open area on the site when you have it planted for mid window. I mean, there was no wall, like you said. There was no utility to really pull them off. I mean, maybe they had a cyber cage, but even then, you obviously could shoot through it. And with someone dead, if again, a trick for you guys at home, you can ping out the spikes. Your teammates know exactly where it's going to be. But there you go. Good round for Need More DM. They do save 1 operator, though. I thought they were going to save 2. I didn't actually catch if Sage had it. I didn't see it last second. So it's still not a done deal here for Need More DM. They don't really fully have them on the save. As you can see, they have forced up into some Spectres. And this time they put Lucker over towards C on the Jet. So keeping the operator moving around.
Going with the Cypher, defense obviously can be a one-man wrecking ball in defense if he can work it right. And
that one, Gumbarino's playing it.
Is it the classic? I'm a Cypher, I can defend on my own.
And I'm dead.
The 5-man stack comes through. Yeah, guys, it's 8. But Dimisic, we have faith in Dimisic. Let's see. He's obviously got the camera caught in the corner. And more importantly, he's gone passive in the defense, as you'd expect. It is going to be an A-site hit as well, so we'll see how well he holds this one out. You can see, obviously, the information being pulled from everywhere else. Now, the Omen, suspecting something coming up, is starting to move this way, so Roden will be in place. Barcode looks like it's going to be the first man round. There's the trap, working very well. Does try and cut off as much as they can, just simply wallbanging, blind shooting, but Dimisic does get taken down from heaven. Roden came through and got the 1 down, but it's cost them, and immediately Barcoder will be thrown down that trap and blocking off the A site. I don't think they're even going to get the retake here, but they're going to try and force it.
It's going to be tough because you got the Brim alive, he's got the orbital strike, so he's going to play a... Why are you on site, Brim? Brim, you should not be here. You should be holding from somewhere else, so you can use that if they do somehow retake this against you, but still 3 on 4. I think they're just looking for exit frags. I mean, you see the Raze holding back towards their spawn.
Yeah, they're back in. They're back in.
Yeah, save the guns.
Yeah, I would be surprised when, especially when it's a 4-man hold, and as you say, they've got the ults available. It's not really a winnable situation unless someone goes and pops off. So they do just back away. Everybody's saving their weapons now. It does look like there's going to be some attempt at stealing those weapons away. Paint shell's not going to land. Barcoda got caught out by it.
I think he died on short.
I mean, I think they're fine with economy-wise. So.
But morale-wise,
it really hit the morale of the team.
I would be pissed if I died.
I like it though. Need more DM. I think we're seeing exactly why they were winners. Look at Foda, absolutely on a tear. 9-2-2. We're seeing why they were the winners of the qualifiers coming through up against Prodigy here.
So you're gonna hit towards C. So going for the challenge. Can we check the scoreboard one more time? Let's see what weapon Omen has over towards the C site. As he's going to be under a lot of pressure. Obviously, he can kind of fend for himself with the dark covers coming down. Going to go very aggressive with it. I like how he keeps putting this position in quite a few rounds, because obviously you can get aggressive towards C with this, and you might not expect it when you're attacking, but they're just going to look to barrel through. There's a Paranoia. Catches all of them. Rodin gets the first. Good little peek into that, but he will fall in the trade. Everyone else rotating for the Prodigy side to defend this, and just off the bat, need more DM. They realize, yeah, all right, guys, we should peace out.
Yeah, we're pushing straight into the satchels as well, so they just had to back away. Otherwise, they would have certainly been hit. You can see they've all took a bit of damage from that one, so the paint shell's doing the job and slowing things down. Rodin did get picked off, but it was a 1-for-1 trade with damage done. And, of course, the rotate's coming in. It does pull Cypher over, and that's the beauty of Cypher on the defense. Not as useful on the attack, but can basically cover A side while being at B side.
He's really good on defense or on attacking on this map, because you just put those trap wires behind. So if they ever get aggressive towards one of these sites, or ever get aggressive against you,
here we go. It's going to be the hit. David P's the man at the back to try and cover them off guard. He will get taken down. Barcoda revived back on his feet. And well, while some of them are very low on health, it doesn't matter. Tigin will get himself the bomb down.
Yeah, I mean, they're saving already. They're going to keep the weapons. Good little retake here. Again, need more DM. They pushed up. They get one. They lose one. They fade away, and they just retake it. But yeah, I was saying the Cypher trap wires on this, it's so common to see people push out C, to see people push out A, even towards the B position, towards double doors, that you just trap wire those off, and you just know when you're being flanked, which the defenders, they're almost certainly going to have to do something like that to get consistent rounds.
I think they just did. Oh, look at. Yep. Cloudburst down. Not gonna have another second peek of that. Is he really gonna try and jump it?
Wait, how long's left on the spike? Okay, he goes for the gun and backs off.
Dimisic, yeah, just got Tigin down. So it's actually cost them. They got the 2 down. I think they picked up a second op though. I think they picked up an op from Prodigy, which is the one that Cyberdeer was running around with. Either way, 4-2 the score. Need more DM. Great start from them so far. They did pick up the pistol, of course. But now Prodigy are starting to feel economic hurt. We will see David P with the weapon in a second. There we go. It's a double op. Looker and David P. So where's David P going to go with this op? He's holding B window.
This has the potential to get really nasty, actually. No one's going to peek window, so they're fine.
Yep.
And the other one's over towards C, so put a dark cover down. Omen pushes up and gets aggressive. So now they have the forward position, like the early detection system, if they head over there. It allows Jet to rotate back over on Lucker, and I think he's going to be looking for a shot in middle, which Raze might give to him. Look how like scared, not scared, careful Nemor DM are playing.
Rodent being aggressive there, got Crazy Deer off. That was a push down.
Oh, I like
C as well. Very aggressive stuff. I do like the fact that Need More DM have actually used the Cypher to actually put traps on C, just to prevent that C-long push. They knew damn well they were going to be looking at A site or B site, so making sure their backs were covered. Crazy didn't quite get the memo that was safe, so it went looking for a kill. We've all got that guy in our team. It's just like, what are you doing over there?
I mean, he's trying to, I guess he's trying to stop the push from coming through to like trade out, but I don't think he expected Omen to maybe get that aggressive off the bat.
I think it's his first time he's done it as well, to be fair. Rodent going aggressive. So here we go. Here's the breach coming through. Flash comes in. Dimisic cut in the corner. Couldn't do anything about that one. And we're going to see the rocket coming through. Will connect. David P got himself the one, but that's the Omen, the op down. Now in a 2-on-3 retake. One in heaven, one coming from sight. Let's see. It's going to be Ryan that's up on high. Was defending here earlier on. He's also going to go for it. Rocket into the corner, drops down. Couldn't switch weapon quick enough. And Barcoda will take him down. Looker finished off. Job done. They find Rodent on site. Barcoda going big there, because that honestly, I felt they actually should have lost that. The retake was good, but
I mean, so the Rays showstopper. I mean, it's the same as
double
Jet's
showstopper. Both sides showstopper.
Yeah. It's the same as a tailwind, where you use it, you have a delay before you can even shoot with your other gun, which is kind of like the downside of it. So if you hold different angles, you minimize the depth to 1. You can obviously trade that kill back out. I think the Omen actually did Shroud Step on top of the barrier orb that Sage put down, but they couldn't cover off the positions. I was really wondering where they would retreat to, but instead they decided to just hold the site flat out. Now I'm going to get aggressive over towards short, and Lucker's going to fall. Need more DM. Really surprising me, to be honest. 5 rounds already on this attacking side. Can they keep this pace up? If they can hit, like, any rounds past this, they're already ahead of the curve. Yep. Most score lines are 8-4 in favor of the attackers. Actually, sorry. If they get up to 8 and get any more than that, then they'll be ahead of the curve.
Well, Foda's been getting those opening frags many times. 11 kills and counting so far. Barcoda finds David P, so that opens things up over on the C double doors. Possible refrag there as the boombot goes out. Dimisic's been found. That opens C site completely up, but it is going to be a B hit they're going for with the spike going down. The wall picked off there. Now Raze is going to try and peek himself over. Oh, Rhyme! That's a whiff from BZT, and that may well cost him. Satchel charges back up. They know exactly where he is. Doesn't matter. Finds the headshot. Job done. Triple kill and counting. Tries to get the nades out. Crazy Deer run away. The paint shell's not quite enough to take him down. And in the end, Nemo DM will pick themselves up. A very important round. As you say, 6 rounds on the attack. This is a great start on Haven.
No rhyme or reason to jump across that wall like that, but he still got 2 kills, if anything. Yeah, Prodigy are struggling. The thing is, like, again, if you're at home and you look at the scoreline, this isn't really a one-sided game just yet. Obviously, 6-2 is massive, but you expect to see 8 rounds as attackers, at a minimum.
Light 'em up.
That's kind of the norm when it comes to this map. It's a very attacker-heavy. I'm more curious about when Prodigy goes on the attacking side, because this is a team that could definitely pull off 8 rounds, if not more than that. But BZT peeks in towards C, pushes past the dark cover that he threw down, and gets the kill. So again, really tough times for Prodigy, losing men very early on, whereas in the rounds that they were successful, it was Lucker getting like 2 kills with the operator towards long A.
And then immediately slows things down, draws the attention. They did quickly stack over at C site. Now they're rotating back over and actually leaving C completely open.
It's just it's the eco round for them.
Yep.
So just going to stack up onto a site. They don't really have any weapons to fight anyways. Maybe hope that Cypher gets cheeky towards A and get the kill onto him. Oh, they do get 1.
So that's Barcoda's weapon down, and there's going to be the wall to slow things down in B. Are they even going to get aggressive on A? No, they're not. I thought maybe trying to go for a peek around the side.
Exactly.
Crazy Deer. Oh. See, that's interesting. So using it's the neuro theft, isn't it? On an eco. An interesting one, but it works out. We'll see. It does give them the information. Okay, orbital strike quickly counters it, stops them dead in their counter play. They do manage to get themselves, as you say, a phantom or 2 away from the team. So that's probably more important for them. Dimisic finds Crazy Deer. Suddenly this is starting to get costly. Suddenly this may just start to drift away from him. Rhymes at it again. He's jumping over. Gets himself the showstopper off. Doesn't matter. Looker had already taken down. Tekin gets Looker back, but Rhymes back in again. Dimisic picked off. Finally, they get David P down. Can they get the last man? Rhyme, last will go down. Tekin having to go some big plays there, but that should never have gone down to a one-on-one.
A lot of missteps out of need more DM on that defense once they got the spike planted. There was a lot of 1v1s that happened without any chance of return frags. So they lost Cypher early on towards A. Okay, that's kind of understandable, though I really wouldn't prefer to give them over a weapon. And then they lose a player towards double doors who's by himself. Again, no chance to refrag that. That gives him another weapon. And then even when they hit on towards the site, the man boosted up on top of where Omen currently is sitting at. I don't know the actual name for what that would be. He faces 1v1, technically 1v2 in towards spawn. You can't give up those 1v1s because Prodigy, like, they are very skilled. They're just having a rough time on defense. And that was way closer, like he said, than it ever needed to be.
So biting straight into it. We're seeing exactly how Cypher can delay things. The trap working wonders. It slows them down. The rotates. Not really coming, actually. They're not buying into the rotates here. That's probably because of the double door pressure coming out from the Rays.
Well, I'm actually surprised to see them not be more aggressive towards double doors to peek out and towards middle. and use as a pivot point. I mean, you can see the raise that's on the Need More DM side. He's having to watch different angles. So with the push in towards A, Cypher's going to be the only one there, and he drops immediately.
BZT did get taken down by Rhyme, so it will be a 4v4 retake. You've got to get in position first, though. There's one going down as Looker finds Crazy Deer up close and personal with the op. The smoke's coming out once again from the Omen, blocking off the long play. As Short is currently smoked, so no help support coming from there for Rhyme. Will pop out, gets himself Takeen down. That's the one that went big in the last game. Looking knows full well there's going to be one down below. Looking for the corner, finds the one, will find it. That's going to be the job done. And finally, Prodigy, they've been so close on these retakes a number of times, will get themselves on the board and more importantly get that showstopper now available for Rhyme as well.
You know, credit to Need More DM to actually get in towards these sites and get it spiked down with like minimal deaths, but I'm really not a fan of their post-plant holds. Like, they had no one watching towards long. You saw Lucker gets the kill on towards short, which opens that up completely for an avenue to attack. You know, the Sage death, I can understand that. You know, Tagine, he kind of expected the wall to cover him off, or maybe didn't expect the player to peek out window like that in his angle. But I was expecting, like, put someone towards long to hold, you know, put maybe more player towards short. But either way, they're still up 7-3. I think they want to get, you know, at least one more round under their belt. This is a risky position to peak when we already saw Lucker get multiple kills from here before, and especially the pistol round, he got a triple from here. Aftershock going to come in, it's going to force him out of position. And they even hear him rotate back with the tailwind.
Foda not giving up on that one, was he? Very aggressive stuff. BZT with the op, trying to get a little bit lucky. Going to try and blast pack his way around the corner. Yeah, we saw a lot of that in the early beta, didn't we? Blast pack in a quick, like, dash around doors effectively, almost giving you a tailwind.
It's the way he's doing it with the operator too, because he's trying to like force out the 1v1 shot. You're going to miss those shots most likely if you're the defender against it, and it gives him like a really quick peek instead of a shoulder peek.
Split second extra to get that little look.
I mean, it's very hard to win out 1v1 battles
not
too.
Landing that shot onto Crazy Deer. Showstopper didn't work either. That was actually, I think it connected just with their own wall, in fact, if anything. Rhyme, though, will take Foda down. Did get aggressive. B site there. They're going to have to back away from this one. It's completely smoked out. Tagine will get Foda back on his feet, so Resurrection used back to 5v4 for the attack, and it's going to be a C hit.
I love this. They bait out all the utility over towards B. They now push in towards the C site. Only Thunder comes in as Rodin's already gotten his first kill, but the spike should be planted. They also have, Barcoder still left in middle. He catches the rotate, so they don't have to worry about double doors as much. He has the ability now to use that neural theft to spot them out, and this is going all the way of Need More DM.
Oh, Foda knows exactly that somebody's to the other side of there. Look at, you're not going to get away from this one. Oh, it does get BZT down though in the little peak. Foda going to go for the tremor through. Did try and look for the flash. Barcoder will find Looker at the back in the end. Can't rotate away from that one. No saving. The op, unfortunately, didn't choose to pick it up either, but 8-3. What a fantastic first half this is for Need More DM.
I want to see if they get the last, though. I mean, again, it looks very one-sided, but when Prodigy get to the attacking side, they're going to claw their way back. Like, it comes down to now how well Need More DM played defensive. I think if they get this round here, they're going to be very, very happy with the amount of rounds put on the board. And I like the way they've been playing. Like, again, 3 sites to defend. They bait out utility towards one side, they go somewhere else, or they just wait and go back in. It's very smart. It's like very methodical, and you're seeing Prodigy really start to struggle with it.
Oh, Looker's pinned. Looker is pinned in that corner. Will try and get himself out of there, but look at this. Barcode is going very aggressive. Didn't expect the triple push down long there. So Looker will take Wrong down. Now, Foda knows exactly that they're here. He's kind of caught in the corner at the moment, but is allowed to escape. Looks like a C play maybe. Rodin is going to be busy in a moment as Crazy Deer pushes through with the Brimstone. Just go looking for it. Rodin pops out, sees one jumping through the air. Tagine goes tail. That's the Sage picked off. Will get himself one back, sorry. The molly from Crazy Deer, but he has been smoked off. Looker once again. The great rotate from him to get in position, but Brimstone still on site. Don't think he expects it. Crazy Deer hanging around, and another one pushing the window as well. Foda trying the wallbang. It's a double wallbang though for Prodigy. As they will get themselves one down, and the Resurrect, well, it is the last round! In fairness, Lucker was shooting at Crazy Deer, and the Resurrect came through, so he was just thinking, okay, I don't want to get caught out by some fire here. So, looks like we're going to be straight in, no hanging around, straight back into the pistol. As Prodigy will get themselves on the board. 8-4. You talked about that last round. Could it be an important one? Well, we will find out as I try not to break my microphone.
I think you're good. I heard you the whole time.
Yeah, I've kind of like just yanked something off. So it's all good. It's all good. Take won't mind, I'm sure. Sorry, Dennis.
Yeah, good start. I mean, they killed the spike planter, so it changed the whole dynamic how that round was going to go. Let's see, though. Again, I talked about Prodigy, and I talked about how attacker-heavy this is. We're going to see a big push out of middle, though, from the defenders, and that's going to be the 1-for-1 off the bat. Easy T going to take down Demasic, though. And the C-site's open. They just don't have a spike there to go for it.
Yeah, Ronan is there, giving the information. We'll smoke it off. Looker also just having a peek through the window there and just managed to find himself the rotate. Unfortunately, though, the spike is a long way out. It's coming down C-long now, so they're just having to sit around and hold on site until that spike plant goes down. Now, Looker's position very much known because he's already peeked out there once. Using all his utility, and maybe using it a little too early. Tegeen just covered off by the Omen. So, David P hanging low and long there. It's going to be a triple push onto site. It's going to be all on the Omen early on. Does manage to get his paranoia out. Didn't see one. David P down long will get a little peek out there. Barcoder, though, gets Roden picked off. Looker with the reply as David P is picked off, and that's a simple retake. Really nice retake in fairness from Need More DM. We expect a little bit harder, but I did say, did they use the utility a little bit too early there?
Who buys a Sheriff pistol round?
Someone that's feeling very confident.
What? I mean, I would have said, okay, that was a misbuy, but you can sell in the game, right? But who buys that? That's such a big balls play, because I don't want to say the other word. I mean, I guess he was over towards like long A and he's trying to fight for the aim battle for the instant kill, but oh my lord, yeah, great retake comes through. Utility coming out a little bit awkwardly there, and I mean, they even like overstack the dark cover with the slow orb. But Need More DM. I mean, if they take, like, the thing is, they take the pistol on defender side, so important because you should be able to get a second on the board. They should be able to get to 10.
Oh, that's slow orb. That hit them all. All pushing through, all the information play. This should only go one way. The Marshall double hit on Ryman Lucker. Tegeen comes in. And this should only go one way, and it will. A simple round, as you'd expect. Especially, I mean, that slow orb catching them all on double doors. That was just like a kick in the gut. 10-4. Need More DM. Looking like they may well take this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's over just yet. It's still attacker heavy. Loads pistol. Of course, you're going to lose a second one, most likely. 17 kills for Lucker, though. That's insane.
Where's the David P that we saw in G2's tournament? What's happened to him?
I mean, he was defender side.
Popping off.
He's on Sage. He's not quite Scream. Don't worry. I don't count him out just yet. I mean, as long as Prodigy plays correctly, this isn't over. This could be, like, you know, going the full way here. Photo's already going to fall off on C. The site's completely open, though the spike's not really going to be heading there just yet. Finally, is going to be picked back up. Yeah, this is going to be a clean round for Prodigy. They shouldn't lose this.
Well, it is a full rifle round, and it does look like they're not even going to attempt to retake this one. I think with the 2 down already, we're going to see a simple save. And so, Prodigy back on the board. 10-5 will be their rounds. Just trying to see when they pick up. They've even got... who's on the Sage right at the back there?
Should be David P.
Is it David P? That's pretty much in his spawn. Crazy D is about to see him. There we go. Probably like, why is somebody here? I mean, he was going through spawn as well, so should expect to see
Why are you?
there.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Oh, man. Yeah, so there you go. That's going to be a 5th round for them. And you saw how clean that round was.
Is he? No, Rhymes. Rhymes watching it. Rhymes watching it. Rhymes watching it. Oh, he's got Rhyme in the end. Has to switch weapon. Gets the defuse covered off. Cheeky little ninja play there. Tried it. It was worth it.
It might have been more realistic before the Sage Wall changes. I think it's on like 600 HP now, and it originally was at 1,000. But yeah, I don't think he really had time. I think it was fine. I mean, it was cheeky. I respect it.
So no peeking this time down C, it seems. That's where they were caught out and long. Don't think we're going to see. It's Roden on the Omen. That's managed to catch it early on. David P's going to collect the spike. Where are we going to go with this one? Does look like they are going to go for a more defensive setup on A. They're not just going to trust Barcoder on the Cypher to cover off A site alone. There hasn't really been that many B plays, if I'm honest, coming out of Prodigy this time, which is obviously a site we tend to see hit more often than not on Haven. And as I say that, BCT, does he realize he's got one up close and personal? There's a Sage tucked in just on the right side of him. He's not even glancing that way, so he has no idea that Sage has managed to get up there so quickly. They
already used a wall towards C2 out of Sage to defend with. And that's going to dissipate, you know, relatively soon, which means they're not going to have it for a retake. They're not going to have it to hold anywhere else. And Demastic tries to go for the aim battle over towards A. And they're only pushing with 3 players. This is the disgusting thing, because they're leaving 2 to lurk. You can see the Raze. I think that's actually what we need to watch right now, trying to push in. I don't know if Tagine has actually been able to spot him out from there. Flashpoint comes in, yeah. Nice little team play, but what? Rhyme has no reason to get that kill.
I mean, that's just shooting when you've been flashed, right? That's just one of those things you just do. Just hope that it pays off, and 1 in like 50 times it actually works out for you. Still yet to see David P coming into action in that B site. He's still looking and lingering and lurking. He's been holding the angle. Finally will get picked off by BZT. Kind of had a spider sense that he was there, but now this push is a little late, isn't it? 18 seconds on the clock and still yet to try and take the site. Uh-oh. Coming through the Rolling Thunder. Not going to try and catch him out. Foda will get Dimasic down. Comes through, gets Roden down as well. Foda doing the business for Need More DM, and Barcoder in the end makes it 11-5. We're getting ever so close to match point. I don't see this going any other way for Need More DM.
You're not a believer? You're not a believer?
Nope.
Okay, so if somehow Prodigy come back and win this, what can I get you to do?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. He always tries. I don't know.
Nipple piercing?
This is not happening. Not happening, mate.
Are you able to re-pierce the spot you already had?
Wow.
When it seals up? I can see you with it. I can see you rocking it.
You can see me.
Gives me something else
really
to flick
big
before we start
as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're now on the attack, though. We see the dark cover out of Rodin go deep. Again, he's trying to see if they get aggressive towards C. They have the Cypher over towards A to prevent any sort of push, any sort of aggression. But we're not seeing Need More DM do that. They're feeling they can win the aim battles. And Foda, well, there you go. He gets the first. That was completely through a smoke, by the way. I'm not sure if that came down after, and there was like a split second, but that should have been. And Rhyme gets the kill into BZT. I believe that was the showstopper even being used out of BZT, but he kills him off beforehand. And they have the B site.
Put down.
Barcoder there, though, gets 1, sees the second, can't manage to quite get the clip there. And there's Smoke's not actually going to do enough to cover him off there, and he's well aware that someone's coming through. Now they're going to try and force him away. The Rolling Thunder not really connecting. David P will get himself a quick heal off, does manage to get Tigine down as well with the Phantom. But now in a 1v2 defensive line, they know exactly where he is. Surprised they're not gonna just smoke it off and cover it, but I don't think they have it.
He's taking it.
David P has the res available if he can get anyone. There's nobody near him though. Is he just sticking it? Now he is.
Well,
He's just gonna smoke it out. Goes for the peek and gets him through the box. Nicely played. Crazy Deer should have time for the defuse as well.
He's good. He's good.
Just about. He's good. He says it like confident.
Oh, he had tons of time left. I think he had like 5-6 seconds left on that one. I was expecting, though, him to stick it halfway. That's why I was like, have my hands in the air. You guys can't see it at home. Because the smart play there would have been to get it halfway. Because you had the incendiary down,
I thought he was
and he couldn't cross back in, right, without taking a ton of damage. And then he went back and he had full. But the Sky Smokes, like, the fact is, throwing those down, you force the Sage to peek you. You force David P to have to deal with that because he can't sit back. There's no point. And he actually pushes straight through and gets the kill. Phenomenal job. And maybe I'm not a believer either anymore. It's even 12-5. Prodigy is struggling here. And it's just blown the entire brackets like wide open. There's so many teams that we thought would get through that haven't.
Oof. Dimasic put down at the start of the round. And, Well, they are basically running in blind. This is done deal. I think they're in that kamikaze phase where they're just going to try and push and make something work. When nothing works, maybe just run at them. David P has got Barcoded down on B site, finds Tekin as well. Foda goes down, Rodin comes through, and BZT is wondering where his team just disappeared to. Don't know if they really needed to get the revive on Looker there. The Resurrect seemed a little wasteful, but Crazy Deer takes him down straight away.
So I think in that case, I'm being slow about this in case they do decide to go for it. I think it was an eco-res. So
to get the weapons.
Exactly, because they were very low on money. And Crazy's going to fall. Yeah, okay, so this should be a save out of BZT. So just kind of keep the weaponry, keep the momentum going. He does get a kill, but he's going to fall. It's not done just yet. I actually, the position Foda was at, he was over towards long C. You can see the blue X on the screen on the minimap. And he was in such a good position to kill him as they transition in, but he falls in like the 1v1. If that kill doesn't come through for Prodigy, I think they lose that round.
Have they finally unlocked David P? They've realized all these set plays, they've just been restraining him, and suddenly he gets 4 kills when he just runs at them. Because
so that's what I've been doing wrong. I haven't been running hard enough.
You've not just been running. My
W key's broken.
Yeah, the Bucky got fixed. You can't do it anymore. Anyway, Looker has managed to get the op, and as we say, actually it's Need More DM's economy that is hurting now. But we saw them pull off a Thrifty before. David P will get BZT down, so tries the aggression in the window. Crazy Deer also picked off. So it's looking good for a 7th round for Prodigy here. Almost certainly going to come, and as Barcoder with the Spectre can pull off something spectacular as he tries to cover off B site. Finds Rhyme. Doesn't get a second. Will David P goes down. Got a little costly, but round will go their way, and now they'll get themselves the guns on the board.
Well, I mean, it's up to Prodigy to keep the pace going. They do have the From the Shadows open are available here for Prodigy, so they could use that to get in towards like the defender spawn if they want to, or maybe a cheeky angle.
I always find that the issue with that ult is the fact that everybody kind of knows where you're going to go.
Well, so okay, there was an update to it. You have to be a lot closer to know where he's going to be, and also you can use it as like a recon bolt because you can see around you when you go in, but you can cancel the ultimate, so you don't actually commit to the teleport. So it's actually it's in a better position than it was, but yeah, I mean in general, all right, he's probably going to be spawn, right? Like you can kind of guess that out. I've seen a lot of omens recently try to confuse people, right? Because again, you hear the ultimate, you think they're going to go behind you, just cancel it and stay where you are, and they're going to be looking behind them.
Foda's done a lot of damage through that smoke. He got one down, and I've been hearing he's definitely been tapping at about 2 or 3 of them. So Foda on the back of C, doing some good work. David P getting caught out, flashed up. Foda now pushes through, realizes one's gone aggressive. Will get Rodin down. Gonna get the flash around the side. Tries to go for the second peek. Doesn't quite work out, and luckily for him, nor did the op shot that went flashing past him. David P still up close. Is he going to try and hop up and over? Wants to get it down, but doesn't risk it. Dimasic will get taken down by Barcoder, and this is all going wrong. There's the blast back over the top from BZT, and Barcoder will get Looker down. Job done. 13-7. It seems to be our scoreline tonight. Need More DM. The winners of the qualifier take down Prodigy, the #1 seed.
I wonder how many invited teams are knocked out now. Prodigy.
Quite a lot.
Obostran, Callis, Valorando,
Bonkar.
Yeah, Party Parrot. Party Parrots came through qualifiers. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I guess maybe we should technically stop doing invites and show matches and start just doing open qualifiers because these teams are beating the big dogs. I will say this, though. Prodigy, it's not really a team. It's a mix. These guys, I mean, considering the roster only came into today, I'm assuming they didn't really have much time to practice, but that's not to take away anything from Need More DM. They definitely looked pretty damn good and had a pretty decent understanding of how Haven works. Looker had some great, op shots, but that's another team, unfortunately, not advancing through.
I mean, Looker was 20-plus kills in that, and in a round, in a game they lost 13-7. So, he was doing what he could. Him and Rhyme were certainly hitting the shots. But unfortunately, as we said earlier on, they're up against a team, an actual team. And as good as some of these players are, and we've seen the likes of David P going off in other tournaments, we know they can do it, but unfortunately for them, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. And when you're up against a well-oiled machine, it can go against you, and that's actually what happened. So I'm looking forward to see where Need More DM goes from here. As I say, you know, they won pretty strongly in the qualifiers, honestly. They had a solid performance throughout the qualifiers, so taking down the #1 seed here, that's going to give them massive, massive confidence. As we look at the brackets, obviously, chances are they will be up against Matty Stack next. Depends how Matty Stack do against iNet Gamer. Of course, we don't know how that one's going to work out, so we will